Hello, hello. Here we are. It's Friday. Hope you're doing well. It's just you and I left.
No, there's three other people here. It's
There's Larkspur
and Rob.
and Rob and Sarah. Sarah and Raul. Raul and his photography. Happy Friday. What's a happening? What's new and exciting? The end of another work week. Sarah's all like, what's up? What's up? Fatima's here. Hitting the thumbs. It's Eagle. Eagle bought the entire store of ice cream. I saw that picture. What flavors did you get, Tracy? We need to know. Roll's going to Dallas on Sunday for the Eagles Cowboy game. Okay. There you go. Wilma. You have a great weekend yourself there, Wilma. Family's getting a new microwave. Whoop whoop. Yay. Where are you getting your microwave from, Fatima? Yeah, Tracy bought like 6 tubs of ice cream. Cookie dough, butter pecan, strawberry, mint chocolate chip, and moose tracks. But where's Chuck's vanilla? Uh-oh.
And he'll just rough it and have split.
Chuck's gotta have his vanilla. Sarah has until tomorrow to pick up 2 free birthday gallons of ice cream from Winn-Dixie and Publix. So she'll be fatting it all the way up. You are too much. Fatting it all up to where is the question? He's living life on the edge, she said. Oh, okay. So the Chuck is having different ice cream, so he's living on the edge. Okay. Linda. Hi, Linda. Oh, God. Sarah, I can't with you. I really can't. Home Depot. This one has been here since 1997. Her husband says it's time. Not gluing the handle on for the 4th time. Fatima's freaking microwave is like 25 years old.
They have the little knob on it, you know.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's an old microwave. Like, my mom, we have one of like the original flat screen TVs at my house. That thing just won't die. I'll be shoveling copious amounts of ice cream into my old fat. Oh my god. She said it still worked. We were going through microwaves like crazy for a while. The one that we have now, we've had for quite a long time too. Shit, 1997. That's like it's 28. I'm sorry, 28 years old. That's crazy. 25-year-old microwave. That's impressive. I feel like there should be a radiation meter somewhere on the property. We've had toaster ovens. We used to go through those a lot too. God. Don't forget it's Ice Cream Friday. Don't forget to get your ice cream. Fatima can get QQ plates for her microwave. She can register a microwave as an antique. Jim wants to get my mother a smart TV, but we're not too sure she'd be able to figure out how to use it. Tracy has enough ice cream for everyone. She does. She bought all the ice cream. 25-year-old microwave doesn't leave much room in the kitchen for anything else. Right? They're huge. Ours is pretty big, too. It's about the size of the convection oven in the camper.
Yeah, it's actually, I think it's bigger than the convection.
Yeah, by a little bit. It's Christopher. You got your whiskey, Christopher? Perhaps you should pour some whiskey on your ice cream. Linda just bought a toaster oven for her kitchenette in her breezeway. The thing about smart TVs is she doesn't have to be, well, for what Jim wants her to try and use it for. I'm not too sure. We kind of went back and forth on it a little bit, and there's a couple of hiccups that we don't think that she would remember to do, but Fatima uses a fork to pull the door open because the handle came off. Oh my God. Irish coffee. So sort of whiskey. Well, there you go. As long as it's close, You could put Bailey's in the Irish coffee. That would work. We had our washer and dryer lasted a long time too, but that was because my father had bought the maintenance program for it. We had that freaking Kenmore washer and dryer for like 30 years until it broke one day and the repairman came and said he couldn't get parts for it anymore. So they wound up having to buy a new washer and dryer. You can use the voice commands on the TV. The remote looks like this. Jim's got a Roku or no, that's Amazon?
No, that's a Roku. Well, it's Roku, but
It's got like they sell the Roku TVs and then they have the
Amazon
built into it. This is what the remote looks like. And up at it has a microphone button. Well, there's is that the Alexa button? The blue button is
the blue button is the talk button.
Is the push to talk, the microphone button. So if you look at the picture, the ice cream is next to the broccoli. Balance. Don't try and make yourself feel good, Travis. That doesn't work that way. You have to have whipped cream in real Irish coffee. At least according to him.
I would agree with that.
Fatima has a dumb TV. And when the flat TVs first came out, my father bought one. We still have it. And it still works great. But it's not smart. It's a dumb TV. Sarah will never buy a new appliance again. I spent big bucks on a fancy new washer and dryer when I bought my house, and both of those new pieces of shit don't work anymore. Oh my God. Don't hold back, Sarah. Really, don't hold back. Christopher can't use voice commands to his TV. It's a thick TV from 2002 and it's standing in storage. Tracy doesn't have voice commands. I would swear it out all the time and end up in jail. Sarah needs some 25-year-old washer and dryers. That's what I'm saying. The Kenmore that we had, the Kenmore washer and dryer that we have, it was, I swear to God, we had that thing like 30 years until they couldn't get parts for it anymore. They bought it from Sears and they kept up that maintenance agreement on it, and that guy would come out every time and fix it. No, Sarah, you need a washboard. And then we get you a wringer. You know, I have to turn it by hand, put your clothes through the wringer. They were indestructible. They were great. Until they weren't anymore. Now we have now Maytag, I think. I swear the washing machine that we have now goes through like 3 rinse cycles and 3 spin cycles. It's like, oh my God, can I just have my clothes? Can I have my clothes done now, please? I'd work off some of the ice cream that way. Eat all the ice cream you want, and then you. Linda's TV is a really big monitor. I have an on device with voice command on it. That works. Larkspur's had her washer and dryer since 1993. They were wedding gifts from my parents. Oh my God. So hers are 32 years old. She's got
not her. That's Larkspur.
Yeah, that's what I said. Larkspurs are 32 years old. She's got Fatima beat. What are your weekend plans and for Thanksgiving? Well, we have to go to a fundraiser tomorrow.
Festival of the Trees.
Festival of the Trees is tomorrow. Sunday is just like
Sunday. It's putting locking.
We have to put locking hood latches on the Jeep.
And we have to fix one
and I have to do laundry and all the home stuff.
To fix one of the.
I have to fix my solar garage spotlight thing so it'll light up. And I have to do an unboxing and a review of a security camera that was sent to me for free. So I have to do that. Sarah, all the ice cream, and then put on my bonnet and apron and get to scrub it. Oh, God. Did you find any ducks yet, Sarah? Deer hunting opens at Eagles territory tomorrow. Festival of the Trees is... how do I explain it?
It's a high-end tree. I was typing it. Look.
Oh, okay.
It's a high-end tricky tray that benefits Masonic charities.
There you go.
So they get like these really like 25 or 30 displays. I mean, you know, they had all kinds of things last year. The things are worth like $1,000.
Yeah, it's you can sponsor a tree and then you put gifts under that tree, high-end gifts, and then people buy tickets and try to win raffle of each. Each tree has a bucket that you put tickets in, and then they pick a ticket and the person wins it.
Fatima has people coming from New Jersey tomorrow. I didn't know.
New Jersey? You know other people from New Jersey? How dare you? Sarah has found ducks, but not the ones I wanted to send. I fear I am going to have to pivot and hope I find what I'm looking for down the line. Well, okay.
She's going to send ducks to people?
No, she was going to send me a duck for the Jeep. She wanted to be the first.
A duck for the Jeep.
Yeah, she wanted to be the first one to give me a duck. It's okay, Sarah. I still haven't gotten any ducks, so you're still first in line. So Fatima knows other people from New Jersey. I'm very upset with that. She's like, I'm on the case. So yeah, that's our weekend plans.
Well, the Chuck actually won a duck on
The-
a duck
yeah, we
race,
gave
and I
the
gave
Chuck-
it to him at NJ25.
No, you gave it to him at M25.
M25?
The Chuck and Tracy weren't at NJ25. They were in Michigan.
Okay.
Me no, okay.
I remember giving it. Who the hell? Maybe it was.
No, you gave it to
Or
her
maybe I gave it to some. Yeah, I know.
with her painting because he had
Right.
we had
Yeah, I
Tracy's
took it out.
painting
I had it. Was,
and Chuck's duck
yeah, it was living in my
trunk.
It was living in my trunk and my
You
box
forgot
of
so quickly.
Masonic rocks glasses.
She met them yesterday on a video call. You are still my favorite New Jerseyer. Ma'am. I haven't been ducked yet. No, I have not. I don't have any. I am duckless. Except for the ones that Rob gave me in the bag over there.
Which she has to put in the Jeep so she can duck other people.
Right. But I personally have not gotten any ducks yet. Really, because the Jeep only goes from home to work and back home again.
Well, it's going to Burlington tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll go for the Festival of the Trees tomorrow, but other than that, it hasn't been anywhere. So.
Well, it's been to the campground 3 times.
Yeah, but you're just going to get ducked at the campground. You know everybody.
I'm first.
Hers is cool for a couple of reasons, she said. Okay, Raul, go to date night. Are you having date night, Raul?
No, it's just going to dinner.
It's Scott the Twang. Buenos Tacos. Taco Day was yesterday, Scott. Have a good rest of your weekend, Raul. Enjoy date night. You have date night every Friday. Oh, there you go. I wonder if we're looking at the same duck. I don't know. Fatima's pretty original. Fatima got us a Michigan Snacks advent calendar. This huge thing. It's about 2 feet tall by 1.5 feet wide, and every day has a different snack made in Michigan. So I'll have to do a short video every day of my Michigan snack of starting December 1st.
Where is Robert? Where did he say he was?
Grand Canyon. Yeah, Grand Canyon. He didn't say exactly what town he was in. So, that's that. Yeah, this company sent me a Wi-Fi security camera that they want me to do a video on. That was free, so I have to do that. And that's about it. He said it was like 46 degrees up there where he was. Bless you. What else? I don't have any rants about anything yet because there's nothing to rant about. I ranted on Monday about Saturday. About the stale cannoli shells.
It was a great buffet. The food was the only thing was bad was the cannolis. What did she talk about? The bad cannolis. Jeez.
No,
I can't take you anywhere.
I went through the whole thing. You obviously did not replay the live stream from Monday night.
No, I didn't.
I was pretty thorough about the 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 way that they had everything set up for the food and stuff. They were all here for that.
It wasn't stale. It was just like it was made out of the cannoli
This cannoli shell was
shell
was
was hard.
hard,
It was thicker
yeah.
and hard, and it was coated in chocolate. So
which probably didn't do it any
it probably didn't do
justice.
any justice either.
But
The hell do you want? We went to a Greek place and they gave us cannoli.
yeah, I don't know if Greek restaurants should be making Italian cannolis. So yeah. So other than that, now that we've gone through appliances, Fatima's cannolis weren't stale and they were camping cannoli. No, they were pretty dang fresh.
They were damn good.
They were very good. Hey, I wonder if there's going to be a cannoli in that advent calendar.
I don't know. I hope it's early.
When in Rome, yeah, pretty much. So, I'm interested in seeing what kind of Michigan snacks they have in that advent calendar. Jeep also has an advent calendar. It's pretty interesting. They put a Jeep in every day of the calendar. But they wind up being little, no, yeah, right, full size. Yeah, okay. They're like Christmas tree decoration size. So, yeah. So, what are you putting on your ice cream tonight, Tracy? What is Chuck putting on his ice cream? What's everybody putting on their ice cream tonight?
Okay, are you hinting you on your ice cream?
That would be pretty dang great.
Thanks, bud.
What else do I have to report? Mom's doing good. We're having Thanksgiving at home. Just the three of us.
Just the three of us.
Scott looked at a Jeep today. He looked at a Jeep. Then the owner told me to back up. The owner told you to back up. Get out of here. That's crazy. Why would he tell you to back up? Fatima will have Oreo dust on her ice cream with hot fudge. Sounds good to me. Have we heard any more about the great office debacle of 2025 recently? The great office debacle? What is that?
That was some SK, and no, we've had.
Oh, yes. Well, SK, I asked her on Monday how work has been, and she said she didn't have any new news to report from the office. And she's very glad that she gets to work from home on Fridays. But, nothing new about the high heat, low light office companion. I mean, that could change from week to week. We have to keep up on that, Yeah. Did you break a glass?
No, I just dropped.
Oh, okay. SK has not updated us. No. She's not even in here. Usually hot and dim, just how I like them. Chuck says cookie dough ice cream needs no embellishments. This is having chocolate and caramel sauce on whatever ice cream he dishes up. That's right. You make him dish up that ice cream. That's right. I mean, if you wanted, as Sarah would say, if you wanted to be a fatty, Just put the hot fudge and the caramel sauce right in the tub of ice cream, and then you can eat it that way. Yes. Oh God. So what's everybody doing for Turkey Day? Where are you going? What does your Turkey Day menu consist of? Sarah may as well just toss some bacon grease and peanut butter into a milkshake at this point. Bacon grease and peanut butter. Somehow they don't sound like they belong together. Bacon grease and peanut butter. God. How about some peanut butter and marshmallow fluff? Then you can have fluffernutter milkshake. Yeah, so what's on everybody's Thanksgiving menu for Thursday? And are you staying home or are you going out? That is my question of the day. Sarah doesn't have to cook this year since she agreed to take on Christmas Eve for a small village. So I'll be eating whatever someone else cooks. Well, there you go. Anybody else? What is your turkey day looking like? I really wish YouTube would go back to using like channel names instead of handles. Oh, let's see what else is going on. Larkspur doesn't have any plans. And then there was Daryl. What's up there, Daryl? Yeah, come on. I'm sorry, your timing sucks, Daryl. That's Diane. Diane just got home from grocery shopping. Did you buy ice cream, Diane? I know you bought ice cream. Potty break. She got cookies instead. Okay. What kind of cookies did you get? Diane is having. Well, she can make cookie ice cream. Ice cream sandwich. Cookie ice cream sandwich. Oatmeal raisin is good. Oatmeal raisin is good. Oh, let's see. There used to be this brand of oatmeal raisin ice cream when oatmeal raisin ice cream, oatmeal raisin cookies when I was a kid, called Almost Home. They were like the soft oatmeal raisin cookies. They were really good. Of course, they don't make them anymore because they take all the good stuff off the market. But here we go. It's ice cream time. It's Holla. What's going on there, Mr. Holla? I think there's ice cream in this bowl. You're talking about good stuff. I'm here. Daryl. What's new, Daryl? Here's a topic. Shara needs ideas for kids' gifts that won't bankrupt her. So many people I know are too broke to Christmas this year, and I will have lots of kids here Christmas Eve. Okay, let's see. How old are they, Sarah? And what are they into? For some of them, it'll be the only thing they get or do for the holiday. Now, we need a little more info. We need ages and genders, yes. 3 to 17 and 20 of them. Wow.
Wow.
Holy moly. Hmm. Well, the little kids, the little toddlers and stuff should be easy.
Are they all in the same family? They all live together?
He's trying to come up with some universal things. No, what? Coloring books, crayons, drawing paper, Play-Doh. There you go. The older kids, that might be difficult. Hmm. Diane's got some good ideas there. Oh, the boo boos or whatever they're called. Yeah, gift cards are a good idea too. One family of 5 kids, one family of 4 kids, and several with 2 or 3. It wasn't my original intention, but got lots of private messages after sending invites to the party. Wow. There's SK. Yeah, jigsaw puzzles, board games. There's some ideas for you, Sarah. SK, how's work? We should come up with little baskets of some kind. Goodwill has lots of cheap. You can make a decent baskets. Horrid? Oh God. Cars and trucks. Board games, building materials.
Legos.
Legos are a good idea. There you go. One of the worst days of your life? Why? What happened? What happened, SK? What happened? Daryl, you're evil. Dollar Tree's gonna be your friend. You can find a lot of that stuff there. I don't think you'll have a problem. Exactly, Diane. Yeah, you can make up baskets with that stuff in it. That should be easy. Daryl, that halo that you have is being held up by horns. Just saying. Fatima was like, SK, don't keep me in suspense. I'm old. Wow. Can anyone guess this? Coming soon, my truck will have double D's. Double D's. Dually rear tires? Not much to tell. Same stuff, plus her boss told her one of the executives she's supposed to work closely with doesn't trust you. I have a guess, but it might not be appropriate. Dunkin' Donuts. She's drinking tonight. Started off with an old fashioned. He doesn't trust you to. Okay. I don't know, Daryl. After that whole plunger thing, I'm thinking you might have stretched him out a little bit. You might need that double D. Daisy Dukes. Oh God. So, SK, my question is, if you're supposed to be working with one of the executives and she doesn't trust you to do the job, why are you working? Why would they put you in that position? Me and Daisy Dukes, yikes. Door dents. I hate door. And SK, how is your coworker? We have questions. Deep dish, oh God, deep dish wheel. Wow. Yuck. A la yuck. She missed your interview. I think she doesn't like me, and had she been in the interview, she would have made it rough and told them to not hire you. I think she thinks I'm too old. And I'm sure you haven't done anything to piss her off, right? It's just she's being a biatch. How do you know this, Daryl? Did you check? Wow, okay. How many miles are on that truck now? Have you hit 200,000 yet? Not kilometers, miles. 280,000 miles or kilometers? Gee, it's not said like. Yes, SK likes trucks that have balls. Yes, she does. Oh, 174,000. Okay. SK doesn't fit in there at this company. No one RVs. Oh God. They're just a bunch of sticks in the mud then. That's all right. I'm the only one at my job that does too. I don't feel bad. It's fine.
She's the only one with a Jeep.
No, I'm the only one that camps.
But you're the only one with a Jeep.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
Didn't you tell him you joined the Jeep Club?
I did not.
You should tell him you joined the Jeep Club.
New lights with new sponsor. Well, Daryl, now that you're making all these big mega dollars on YouTube now, as Jim laughs, you go out and buy a new truck. Have Dodge sponsor you. You know, something like that. Daryl hates his job as I do it right and told I'm too picky. Well, you got that whole OCD thing going on there, Daryl. I can understand that. Every time I mention RVing, they give you a weird look. Well, maybe, they're kind of like, if they just let them know that if they keep their nose too high up in the air, they're going to get a nosebleed. Just saying. Build your house right, yeah, right? SK's still waiting for that other job to come through. It's fully remote. That could be like a lifetime.
I don't think so. Now that everybody's back to work, and nobody did anything for 45 days. Or 43 days. Or however long the idiots kept the government closed. Idiots.
Daryl, why are you trying to follow me again? We're already friends on IG. What is wrong with you? What are you doing? Sarah had to bring a group in with the wolves for the first time solo this week, and it was rather nerve-wracking. How are the deer animals? I forgot to ask you.
The wolves are wolving. The
They're
deer
wolf-
are deering.
Yeah. Are they doing all the wolf things?
The rabbits are hopping.
And where's Taylor? I want to know what job his brother's doing this week.
Who?
Taylor. His brother's got that cool job driving the barges.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The floating pool and the
Yes. I think Rob came in, said hello, and he has disappeared.
Yep. He's good for that.
He is.
What do you got, babe?
Oh, let's see. I have a lodge meeting tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Saturday.
Monday night. So you guys will be unsupervised again. I have my assistant secretary printed out all the membership cards, so I'm going to sit there for like 40 minutes and sign them all. I have to start really making some serious plans for my term for next year as high priest of the Royal Arch chapter.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be a Grand Poobah next year.
I'm going to be the high priest, not a Grand Poobah.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're gonna be a Poobah.
Just a Poobah. I've already been a Grand Poobah once.
You were a Grand Poobah twice.
No, I was a grand poobah. Well, once in each, yeah.
I mean, you were a poobah for the Blue Lodge twice.
Right. And then I was a grand poobah.
No, you were not Grandmaster.
No, but I was a grand officer because I'm grand.
Are you Grand?
I am. And then I was a grand officer in Red Lodge, and now they're making me a high
Poobah.
priest of the chapter. And what else is going on? We're going to do this Festival of the Trees thing this Saturday and next Saturday. Lodge installation will be December 6th, which will be broadcast on the RVDJ channel.
And you guys will get to see another installation.
And then if she wants to do, she won't do it live.
Message to Jim from Bob. Bob saw 4 new brothers raised, all related. The Grandmaster had to give special dispensation so all 4
That's
could
right.
have their degrees at the same time.
Well, good for them. They're 4 new brothers. Were they related, or it was a special thing, or your master just wanted to do all 3 degrees in one day?
4 degrees.
4 brothers, 3 degrees. They were related. Yeah, so
They
that's
were literally 4 brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, so they were 4 brothers before, and now they're really 4 brothers. But one-day classes are cool, but they're very taxing. It takes all day. You know, we used to do them in the Grand Lodge about once a year, and the last couple of Grand Masters have not been really big about it. You really have to have a good reason to want to do it. Like if you got a guy that's going into the military or something, they'll give dispensation for that. But it's very good. Uncle, dad, nephew, and son. Very cool. Well, thank you. I will be perfectly honest and by saying that it was not a position I sought. It was a position that they kind of thrust upon me. I would much rather be sitting playing the organ, but most of, well, that's what normally happened. Did the Grand Master do the ceremony? Was he in the East?
The wolves are wolving. She really wishes there was a way to show them off. They're awesome. She's making friends with the panther, the coolest of them all.
Now, is that a Florida panther, one of the black ones?
Is it a black panther? Because they're really pretty.
That must have made it. We went to. The same pen and sign that card. Yeah, no, I use the same pen, but I will make sure that I have one with enough ink in it. I have to. It's like 200 cards I have to sign.
Oh God!
But they come 10 on a page, so it's just.
And he's got to rip them apart.
No, that's my assistant's job.
Oh, okay.
But he took it upon himself to sign my name on all the cards last year without asking me, and I didn't appreciate it.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. So I told him, I said, when you get the cards printed, bring them in. I'll sign them. I'll give them back to you.
Wow, he forged your signature.
And then, well, you know, I just didn't appreciate it.
Yeah, I would have been pissed.
Do it myself.
Yes.
You know, but it was okay. I mean, just another thing that Ronald has done to piss me off. But he won't do that again. At least he doesn't.
Where does he think? Oh my God, this guy! I swear to God, this guy.
At least he doesn't do the same secretarial thing to piss me off every time.
No, but it's like, why? Who does he think he is? Like, take this upon himself
Well,
to do
he
shit.
was the secretary of the lodge.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he can sign your name.
Well, I guess he just thought that it was okay. He should have called me and said, "I've got the cards. Do you want to sign them?" I am beyond the ripping. Yes. I'm getting another old fashioned. Now, when you make your old fashions there, SK, do you do like Harry Truman old fashioned, which is like just a big splash of bourbon in the cup with some ice? That's a great story.
Well,
When Harry Truman became president, that was his drink. He liked old fashions, and they went to the bartender and he would say, and they would serve them, and he had all kinds of recipes, and they rose too sweet, no, he's too sweet. And finally, the bartender got pissed off, and he put two big splashes of bourbon in a glass with with ice, and they said, now that's how we like our old fashions. And the bartender said, okay. That is a true story.
so you got two splashes instead of one, and
A big splash of bourbon. That's the way that the guys. I actually remember the bartender's name was Alonzo, or
I just had
2 ounces of bourbon,
a
2
splash
ice
of
cubes,
Dunkin' left.
grenadine, bitters, orange slice, maraschino cherry, and a special order. Okay.
a smooth gorge.
A what? A smooth guard maraschino cherry. I like Manhattans in the wintertime.
You don't like Manhattan at all.
I like Manhattan drinks. I will not go to Manhattan anymore. I don't want to go anywhere in the 5 boroughs, but I definitely will not go to Manhattan.
Now, why would you smush your maraschino cherry?
So that the cherry juice gets into the drink.
I was told years ago when I was a kid that maraschino cherries are fake.
No, they're real cherries. They just have that red dye number
5.
cancer give you.
Number 5. Bob!
Bob, I gotta tell you, dude. They begged me to take this secretarial position. And when we were in Cranford, I'd been the secretary for 2 years, and all the mail and everything went to the lodge. And then twice a week after dinner, I would go down the street, I would go to my office, and I would do all the secretarial work, all the people that send in dues and all of that stuff, and do all the computer work. And it was nice and it was quiet, and nothing had to enter my house, because the house, and quite frankly, my apartment, if you put something down, it'll get swallowed up
In what?
in whatever's there. Or I would get
Swallowed
envelopes,
up. Yeah.
or I would get envelopes, and nobody would know what happened to them, whatever. So when we sold that and consolidated with this new lodge, well, they don't have an office for the secretary, and they get all in their mail. It goes to a post office box. And the guy that was the secretary said, I'll do the dues for you, which is the biggest pain in the ass about being a secretary. I mean, you have to, that doesn't fun. No, you get a new jewel.
I told you all either. Sex on the beach are yummy, but her favorite naughty name drink is a screaming
Orgasm. So he does the
new patch.
Yeah, so he alleviated Paula's.
New patch.
Yeah, you went to the lodge, once or twice a week, and you got all your stuff done. Well, so the guy it was a secretary, his biggest complaint about being a secretary is he didn't want to get the phone calls. And the funny thing is that he still gets the phone calls, because all of these guys have his number in their phone. So they just like push his button. And I've told him about 8 times, when they call you, say, I can't answer that question. You'll have to ask the secretary, and his number's in the trestle board, and hang up. And it's funny because I never get a call. I don't know why. I just don't get calls from these guys.
Yeah, this other guy is
he's a bit of a crybaby sometimes about stuff. And
again, he just takes it upon himself to do
to
shit.
do stuff without
It's-
saying things.
Right.
You know, we have to do a closeout every month in our statewide computer program. I never worry about it because Ron just does it. You know, he gets it by saying, "Oh, I'm going to do closeouts," and it's done. Do they fear me? I don't know what it is. I mean, I called a brother the other day because I had his 50-year pin that I had to mail, and there was something wrong with his email address. And oh no, he's one of our honorary members, and I had to do something in the computer, and so he doesn't actually belong to our lodge. But I called him, and he answered, and the guy's 91, lives in Florida, sounded like sharp as a razor, but apparently he can't get a hold of his own secretary, and there was a problem. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Mine's been waiting. It's 3 months, and I still have 25-year pins from like April that I haven't mailed out yet. So, I'm not the best secretary on the face of the planet. I do keep my minutes and all my papers in order, but that type of thing I'm not that great at. So, and then the trestle board, I've never done my own trestle boards. Trestle board is like a newsletter. But luckily, the guy that was the chaplain, who will be the treasurer next year, he does them for me. So it's like, I do what I have to do, and I have people to help me. And if I didn't have people to help me, they would have been had to find another secretary, because I'm not good at doing the minimum amount of stuff that I have to do because I'm lazy. No, it does not. There's a whole other group of people that are in charge of bathroom door fixing, heat repair. We don't own our building. The Craftsman's Club owns our building. And I just sent them a letter on behalf of the inbound and outbound worshipful masters, and they're calling for a meeting with them. Oh, that's good. With these guys, these officers of this Craftsman's Club, because
was it better than the first one?
Well, it says it's really good, so maybe the first one was should probably put more bourbon in it. So anyway, so that's what it is. So each one day is better. So you brush something off your shoulder, and it's the floor. So anyway, so that's so they're going to install me again as secretary. I have a rumor that the guy that was master this year, he has a grand appointment for 2026. And then he said that he didn't bother with the measurements. That big splash of bourbon in the bottom of the glass. There you go.
He asked you.
He asked me, what?
Finish your sentence.
Oh. We asked them to have a meeting with the trustees and the officers of the lodge about stuff that, money. They want money from our trustees to do two basic kind of large repairs. And the trustees aren't going to give them any money. Well, first off, they've been jerking around asking for a meeting for the trustees for at least 3 months. So we had a rehearsal on Monday night, and this came up. We were sitting before we went to rehearsal. We were sitting in the bar, and we were all and nobody was drinking. We had this discussion about the Craftsman's Club. And finally says, well, because in their own minutes, which I had a copy of, they said that they want to meet with the trustees. I said, so why don't we just give them a fait accompli and go, here's the date. It's going to be Martin Luther King Day. Because we're not meeting that night. Not because it's Martin Luther King Day, it's just not a meeting night for us. So we're going to have a meeting, and they're going to lay what they want on the table, and the trustees are going to lay what they want on the table. And the lodge, we've had a couple of problems last year where we actually had to move an event because the guys on the Craftsman's Club rented the building on the night we were supposed to have our event, and we had to move it. So we don't want that to happen anymore, because out of all the people that we pay rent to the Craftsman's Club, but we pay more rent to the Craftsman's Club than anybody else. So
SK's not going to remember much.
that's good. Well, you can just watch the video later. So
there, now we got both of us in the picture. Oh. See? Both.
What if I go like this?
You're going to screw up my camera.
I'm going to screw up your camera. No, maybe not. So that's my lodge stuff that's going on. I was in Grand Lodge. We just did our election for Grand Lodge officers, and I'm on that committee. So I must say that went very well. We're going to tweak a couple of things. Not me, the guy that the computer whiz.
Yeah, we watched it. What night did it come out?
Well, that was the one
Wednesday?
with the guy.
Thursday?
It came out
The new camp rally.
Tuesday, right?
Tuesday?
Yeah.
And then on GPS 2, he put the seminar videos up.
Yeah, the speech from the guy that owns the company,
And
then they had the guy. They had this whole thing about the guy that they do this heating system.
The oldie system.
I had no idea it was that complicated.
It is very complex.
I mean, I'm glad that Jim is kind of like detail oriented, because I would have blown it up already. So
yeah, the camera went off at the campground today, but it was just Mike driving down the street.
Anyway, so that's
Yeah, it was good though. I know he went to the rally for a week and then came back, and then I don't know. It's that time of year that's like really difficult for him right now. So I'm kind of not, I'm kind of attributing that to the fact that he hasn't been in lately.
Yeah.
At least you didn't get roped into doing 3 different York right bodies at the same time, turned down doing Knights Templar.
Yeah. I have made a commitment. No more new Masonic organizations. I'm done. I have no interest in the other 2 bodies in New York Rite, nor do I have any interest in Commandery. I kind of pay my dues to the Scottish Rite, but I haven't been up there in like 18 months.
I think it's been longer than that.
Well, last time I went up, it was like I had to sit on that disciplinary committee.
Oh.
And I'm involved with Tall Cedars, but they only meet 5 times a year. In fact, I have a meeting with them right before Thanksgiving.
Bob got all dressed up for this meeting last night. He had better jewelry than me, for Pete's sake.
Well, they do give us a lot of baubles and stuff. I wear my 25-year pin, my Grand Lodge pin, and then the other night we went to the Grand Master's reception, and I wore my Grand Master's pin for the year. But I try to keep the bling down to a minimum,
Bling.
you know. And then when I'm in, like for installation special occasions, I'll wear my past master's jewel. And
Are they having this freaking installation on a work night again?
no, honey, it's a Saturday.
Oh, okay, good.
This
I was about to get mad.
No, it's the 6th. The installation for Royal Arch is a work night.
Well, they better make it snappy.
He had on 5 rings like King Charles.
5 rings. Oh my God. He could be like Mr. T. Diane has to wonder about men with bling.
I see here it's apron cases. Guys open up their apron case and they have like 5 nameplates and 5 different aprons, and you know, it's like holy mackerel.
And these aren't just like run of the mill like cases. These are like expensive freaking cases.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah. Well, I only have 2 aprons in my apron case, so, and I have my tree people hat, and I have my fez for the shrine.
Mr. Fezziwig. You haven't done anything shrine.
I haven't done anything shrine in a long time. I really don't know anything. I mean, I kind of know people up there, but I had that too. I had that too.
Better get diamonds for Christmas.
Just get yourself elected something, the Eastern Star, and they'll make you, yeah, my past master jewel, my Masonic ring, D. Malena, Legion of Honor ring. Huh, yeah. Oh, you're a D. Malay? You're a senior D. Malay? I didn't do that.
Eastern Star is like living in the 50s.
In New Jersey, it is. Yeah, I see the Eastern Star bird. Yeah, I belong to that, but I don't go.
Bunch of
I don't know.
gossiping.
I'm past patron twice. Resize some of his rings.
I know. Okay, just stop. Just stop.
It's Erica.
Erica.
Chasing America. It's a past master council and past dad advisor. Wow. When he passes.
Wow. You hear that, Bob?
Well, his past master's jewels should go back to his lodge so that some other master could wear it. Because that's what we do. Some of ours are from the beginning of the 20th century.
Erica, where's Condon?
So, oh, and I had to yell at my son again today.
Here we go.
Well, I went to the house to get what I thought was going to be 2 phones, but only 1 phone.
Right.
And laying on the
Putting his
boots in the glove.
Hi, Condon.
Hi.
Hugs.
And he has his paperwork. Oh, that doesn't bother us. We've got guys that have their names engraved on them too. I got to tell you, I'll tell you a funny story about my past master.
Finish your first story first.
What?
Robert on the table.
Oh, Robert on the table is his paperwork for his Eagle project that he had to have signed by the people at the nursing home. And I look, and it's not signed yet. And I sat with him on Tuesday, and it is now Friday. So when I texted him to ask him where this phone was I had to take back, he told me where it was, and I says, and you haven't had that damn piece of paper signed yet. What are you waiting for? So hopefully he got out of school.
What was his answer?
And ran. He said, okay.
Okay.
So hopefully he had hopefully he ran over there right after school, because it could either be the maintenance guy or the administrator. The administrator I know is there until 4 or 4:30. All he's got to do is have it signed, and then he has to sign it, and then it's got to go to a scoutmaster, and they have to sign it, and then it's got to go wherever.
That'll take another 6 months.
No. Yes, it's his. It's his. You didn't sit in the East, did you? You didn't put up with all of them grumpy old past masters saying that isn't how we did it in my year, SK. That's awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. So I tell you a story about this pit. Tell a story. I'll go get Jewel so you can see.
What story do you want me to tell?
I don't know. Just talk about something for a minute while I get this.
This one over here. Obviously, he isn't focusing. No, he's not, Fatima. He needs. Wait. You know what this is, Fatima? He needs one of those under his butt. That's why he had to go to the house on Tuesday and literally babysit him to do this paperwork.
Yeah, and then he said to me, "Well, you don't have to. You just focus
on Jewel."
Yeah, okay.
You just ask the guy at the lodge who signed your name to sign it for him.
Yeah, well, I could have done that. I don't have to sign it. The people that he did the work for has to sign it. So,
what's it say in the back?
It's got my name on it.
It's got Azure Masada
22.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have to take it to the jeweler and get it.
It needs to be cleaned,
dipped. So anyway, when my ex-wife's father died, her mother decided that she wanted to sell the house. So she goes up into the attic and she's cleaning things out, and she comes up with a briefcase. And in the briefcase, there's a bunch of Masonic paperwork and this jewel. Nobody in the family knew that it was Jay's father. Nobody in the family knew that he had been Mason at all, let alone a past master. And it had somebody else's name engraved on the back. So she calls me. She says, "I got this briefcase full of Masonic stuff. I don't know what it is." So I go up, I pick it up, and they took the jewel and they gave it to our secretary. I said, "Can you figure out what lodge this jewel belongs to?" I said, "so they can be returned."
Here.
So about 2 weeks later, the secretary comes back to me and he says, "I called the Grand Lodge. That lodge dissolved." He says, "and this jewel, which is a Kremage jewel from 1945, he says, the Grand Secretary says it falls under finders keepers." He says, "However," he says, "I'm not giving it back to you." He says, "I'm putting it in the safe at the lodge, and when you become master, it'll be your past master's jewel." So that big white stone up there is actually a carat and a half diamond. And I had it appraised, and I don't want to lose it. So, and then the lodge bought the chain for me because they didn't have a chain. So I wear it periodically. Like I'll wear it for installation, and I'll wear it like for carat and a half. It's a big diamond. And I thought it was, fake. And I took it to the jeweler. When I was on the job, I used to work jobs in blue at this really high-end jewelry store. I knew the owner, and they were all certified and all that good stuff. And I gave it to him. I says, "Can you do an appraisal on this for me?" So I'm working, and then he comes out in about an hour, and he's got the thing back in the bag, and he says, "Do you have any idea how much this is worth?" I says, I have no idea. So I brought it to you. Since it's worth $9,000. And that was 20 years ago.
Bobby, you listening? I want a carrot and a half.
I have my Masonic jewelry has some stories behind it. I have a 32nd degree ring. And the story is that the 32nd degree ring belonged to my great uncle. And there's a pretty big size diamond in that, and it's gold, and a new stove. And the theory is that my great uncle was going to divorce my great aunt and marry some girl, and he had bought an engagement ring, and she found it.
Oh, damn.
And that led to a big row, and he moved. They never got divorced. And finally, they got together after like 20 years. And so they took the stone and they put it in a ring for him for 32nd degree. Well, when he passed away, the ring went to my father. And then my father had a similar one made up for my brother, and he gave them to us. So I have one that's got the Eddington diamond, Enninger diamond in it. And my brother's got one with a smaller diamond in it, but it's the same design.
You might have to release that comment.
Which comment is that?
Now I know why Bob put his Masonic stuff itemized in his will.
Oh, it's not even there.
It's showing up on here.
Well, it's not here. Well, and yeah, damn, it was sitting in a briefcase in the attic and nobody knew it was there. So so what we try to do, we try to ask the past masters when they pass away if they would have their family return their past masters' jewels to the lodge so that someone else would have the honor of wearing it. So we have a couple of them. But and some guys don't do it, Some guys they don't all have diamonds in them. Some of them have moonstones in them. But they're all gold. What should I drink next?
Stick with the old fashioned.
That's it. Just stick with it. Just keep going. You brush something off your shoulder and it's the floor, and then you'll know you've had enough.
Don't mix. Mixing is not good.
Make it another old fashioned, will you? Or you get lucky. What are you doing?
Going through the bag of paint that Fatima gave me.
Oh, okay.
Just seeing what. If there's any duplicate.
Water tastes like nothing.
Yeah, you always want to throw like a glass or a bottle of water in between your drinks, because otherwise you'll get
loaded
and dehydrated and
silly
and pukey and
Well, let's hope no.
Pukey. Ivory black.
Yeah, it finally came up. I don't know what the hell happened on my chat.
Oh, I got 2 phthalo greens.
Phthalo. I want to get silly and forget all. It's Taylor!
There's Taylor!
Fireball it is then.
Shh! We're not talking about Fireball. Apple Fireball? Taylor! What did I want to talk?
You want to know what kind of
Taylor, we were waiting for you. We want to know what your brother's doing this week.
Yeah, the hell with you. She wants to know what your brother. What is that?
What's your brother doing this week?
Isn't that terrible?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
No, of course not.
No Fireball for SK. Dang, what are you drinking tonight?
She's not drinking anything.
I'm not drinking nothing. SK's the one getting loaded.
SK is
She's got old fashioned going
Yes,
on
this-
over here.
SK's drinking with purpose.
She's tying one on.
Maybe chocolate ice cream. Oh yeah, that'll
That'll
good
go
on top
great
of that
with
bourbon.
old fashioned.
You could put the cherry on top.
You could put the fireball on top of the ice cream.
That would actually be pretty good. But she doesn't have any fireball. A little cinnamon.
What are you drinking tonight, sir? She doesn't have any cherries.
You're out of cherries? Oh.
Didn't she just literally say that she went through the whole recipe with her old fashioned and
Right.
what'd she do? Use the last cherry?
Maybe.
I have questions.
You could put the cherry juice on the chocolate ice cream.
Right?
That would work.
Or you just make a Virgin Shirley Temple. And Tracy's got a new jar of cherries. There you go. Oh, that's the recipe, but you don't have any.
Oh, okay.
You had one job. One.
Well, you know the substitute for no maraschino cherry, right? An extra quarter ounce of bourbon.
Oh, is that how it works?
That's all.
No virgins here. At least she's honest. Tracy, did you throw the Chuck out to do chores again? Fireball on top of ice cream with red pepper.
That makes it a little spicy.
Yeah, just a little. My father used to put black pepper in his tomato juice. On his tomato juice.
Did he put a stalk of celery in it?
No, it wasn't a Bloody Mary. It was just tomato
No, you could put the celery in a tomato juice thing.
We shared doing the chores tonight as we both got home late.
So what's he doing? Sleeping?
He usually takes his nap before bedtime.
He did dish up the ice cream, so I guess he can stay.
I guess he can stay. She's not gonna fire him this week. Carla's drinking bourbon, and Taylor's having a beer.
But tonight is Ice Cream Friday.
It is Ice Cream Friday, Taylor. Get with the program. Carla, where's the ice cream, Carla? She's like, who's this crazy lady? Is he just having a beer or is he having an IPA?
Oh, he's probably having a beer.
Beer here.
A beer.
Beer here.
Paula doesn't have any ice cream.
He-
Well, we know what happened the last time you went out to get some.
I was just going to say he's not allowed in Carvel anymore. Ice cream was good. Now I tuned on
Turned on.
her heating pad to warm up. You just had to break out the VK.
That might warm her up in the wrong place.
She said it too. Carla says ice cream after bourbon. Everybody knows that.
Oh, okay.
How about bourbon on the ice cream?
I don't know how it would taste. You need something kind of sweet.
The ice cream is sweet. BK is right here. My PT told me I should be using it on my neck. How is your arm feeling?
Which neck?
She's got questions today. Which neck?
The neck under her head.
A neck under her head.
She needs one more drink.
She does need one more drink.
She needs one more drink.
Make another old fashioned there, SK. You'll be good to go.
Which head? The one by her clavicle.
Clavicle's still in place. Sore from therapy. Yeah, they're gonna work you. They're gonna give you a workout. Just make sure you use ice and heat too. Oh, I'm sorry, ice and heat. There you go.
Later. Later what?
Later what? Jeef.
Hello, Chief.
Jeef just comes in here and types a random word.
Later.
Later.
I think he's trying to say late.
Well, he's later than late.
Last time I drank during this live stream, Ving and Bo showed up.
Yeah. 9 out of 10 physical therapists recommend vibrating kitty usage. Still have weight restrictions till December 2nd.
And then they will reevaluate. Because that's what they always do, right? You know, we said December 2nd, and then something
happened with Pickles. That was your son, SK. That was your son. He left his pickle on the air conditioner.
Oh, God.
And we just twisted that all over. Yeah, you weren't here for that one either.
I wasn't here for that.
Jim misses all the good live streams.
I'm sorry.
That's what she said.
Really?
Moi? Yes.
Moi? Moi, son?
Yeah, you know that Bay Sharp kid, you know, the one with the pink sneakers, the pink Converses. Where is your dear child, anyway? It's indeed your son, see? Diane was there.
Well, I don't think she was there for the important part.
Oh, she was there for the whole live stream.
Oh. Boy shorts, yeah, him.
Boy shorts. You weren't there. You missed it.
Don't know. Too
tipsy. Every time the live stream goes in the dumpster, you happen to be at a meeting.
Sorry. You guys just deserve to be supervised.
Not so much.
Of course, I think the live streams are funnier when you're unsupervised.
But you never go back and watch them.
Well, because I can't read the chat.
On your phone, you can.
I
purposely go into settings and leave the chat in.
know that.
Because it's funnier with the chat.
Well, you don't understand half the shit without the chat.
That's right.
Yo, what are they talking about?
Diane is my witness. SK, you need to build up a tolerance.
He lives with Bob and Bay Sharp. I think she has a tolerance.
Taylor, what are you doing for Turkey Day? What's your brother doing for work this week? Gonna operate a blender now to make ice cream. Pray for me. Oh, God. Keep your fingers out of the blender, SK. What is she putting in the ice cream? That's what I wanted. Fatima just broke a coffee mug.
Oh, no. Damn. I wonder if she needs it in a microwave.
I'm just curious what you're gonna put in the ice cream. Diane's praying for Beth. Oh, Fatima, what are we gonna do with you? Is she gonna make ice cream in a blender or a milkshake? I don't know.
I don't know.
Bob may have to supervise this adventure. Frozen bananas, almond milk, cocoa, and vanilla. But what kind of alcohol are you putting in there? The coffee mug.
Frozen bananas, almond milk, cocoa, vanilla. That might be all right. It's going to be a shake, though. If they add a little milk to it.
She is almond milk.
Oh, almond milk. That's not real milk. I know she's intolerant, but still,
You have to milk the almonds.
that's true. You need really small hands.
You need tweezers to milk the almonds.
Milk the almonds.
She likes. It's like soft ice cream. Right, Holla? Sounds like a smoothie, not ice cream. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Ay, caramba. I have to do my laundry on Sunday this week. Sunday. Taylor's going to his daughter's house. His son-in-law, Scott, thinks that he can cook a Louisiana gumbo. Carla and I are from the bayou in Louisiana. What he attempts is definitely not gumbo. What do you call it then if it's not really gumbo? So does that mean, Taylor, you got that Louisiana accent? You got that bayou accent? Like Justin Wilson's Louisiana cooking? I guarantee. Diane made puppy ice cream with frozen bananas, yogurt, honey, and vanilla. Oh, Scott is from Washington. That's why. Yeah, because you can't give puppies chocolate. It's toxic for them. No coffee mugs here. She's down to 4. Guess we only need 3. Right? Oh, Scott's the son-in-law. Oh, that's right. Okay. The blender's on now. Lots of noise. What'd you say, SK? What did you say? Can't hear you because your blender's too loud. We're getting a blow-by-blow description of what SK is making over here. Not as much of a Cajun accent as Carla. She's a no shoes in the grocery store wearing Cajun. They don't wear shoes in the grocery store in Louisiana, I guess.
Ooh, it's smoke-a-bee.
It's smoking?
She's going to burn her kitchen down making a smoothie. I hope you put the lid on the blender.
Right? That'll be the next thing. No stove and now no blender. So Carla's from the bayou, and Taylor's just from the outside of that. So there's not much of an outside. The outer edge of the bayou. But Carla was in the bayou. Maybe I'll get a new stove. Nope. That's her way of getting a new kitchen, Bob says. Let's burn out the stove and the blender. Next will be the microwave, and then you'll have no choice, Bob. Ooh. Now she has to give a cat a pill. This will be very interesting. To finish with the milkshake first. Okay, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. No multitasking while you've had drinks. We both are from the same town. I'm further down the bay. We grew up a few streets away from each other. Oh, well, that's cool. That's awesome. Further down the bayou, so the accent gets less as you go further down the bayou. I'm sorry, it's ice cream. Oh my god, she's yelling at me. Who's Bo? Who is Bo? Ask Bo to make your ice cream for you. No, worse. Worse, he says. Oh, she's done. She's done with her ice cream. And how did it come out? Babe, look, you're on candid camera.
Why?
Because you can. Because you're so entertaining.
I'm so entertaining.
Taylor, did you put locking hood latches on your Gladiator?
Who's got a gladiator?
Taylor?
Oh, Taylor? I didn't know he had a gladiator.
Yes, he has a Gladiator.
Uh,
He's glad that he has a Gladiator. We need a taste test. How does it taste? She's done with giving the cat the pill. Now she gets to eat her ice cream.
oh, good. At least you didn't give the cat the ice cream and tried to eat the pill.
You never know. Bob says the scotch tastes great.
Well, yay.
No, he didn't, Hala. Daryl never told us what the double D was. Maybe it was Dunkin' Donuts. That's what I was thinking. But I don't think the truck would drink Dunkin' Donuts, so I don't know how that works. It's a Canadian thing, I guess. I don't know. Chocolate chips in the ice cream. It's a real cliffhanger.
Oh, he was pulling a Rikers Island barge?
By the way, your brother finally got back to Port Louisiana with the Rikers Island prison barge. That's what I was asking you before. what kind of exciting stuff your brother was doing this week. Put the chocolate chips. You should have put the chocolate chips in the ice cream in the blender. That was like a full week with that barge, wasn't
Well,
it?
it's not like it's going around the corner, you know.
Well, no, I know it's not going around the corner, but still. Oh, whether they're whole or they're not, they taste the same. I'm trying to help you with your ice cream. Louisiana hot sauce. I used to like watching Justin Wilson. Louisiana cooking with Justin Wilson. I guarantee. He was fun to watch. He was very entertaining.
Skylight chili flavored ice cream. Okay. 600 feet long and 130 feet wide. Damn.
Wow. Is Rikers the one that's been closed for a while, or is that?
They're starting to close it.
Yeah.
That's a big mistake, but
That's a big ass right there, Taylor. After a few more old fashions, you won't care about the chips, right? That's what I'm saying. I wonder if SK should get a patch. An old-fashioned patch. What do you think, Colin?
old fashioned patch.
Yeah. I don't think it'll ever close, he says. What's a patch? You know those things that you wear on your like shoulder, your sleeve, or on the front. It's a patch. She
I
wasn't there.
prefer to have a jewel, I think.
You want a jewel or a patch? You have a choice. A drinking patch, right? Yeah. Bob wants a strawberry or a blueberry shake. Ice jewels. She'd rather have the jewels than the patch. I think that they had a few news videos on YouTube of the prison barge leaving, he says. Babe. Strawberry or blueberry patch?
Oh,
Cranberry patch.
uh-huh. I know. I didn't see it. I didn't even know they had moved it, Taylor.
You give it. Taylor gives us all the inside information. I could look it up. I could Google the prison barge probably. Google is your friend. I mean, we Googled the floating pool.
Yeah. Was that the barge in the Bronx? Yes. Well, the one that brought the big X up, that was in the Bronx.
The pool.
Right.
See what I live with? I want jewelry, and he's thinking about fruit. I'm sure lots of people got pictures of that. Let's see. Rikers Island prison barge. The Vernon C. Bain Correctional Center, a 625-foot jail barge nicknamed the Boat that was anchored near Rikers Island off the Bronx coast. It was a floating jail that housed 800 inmates and permanently closed in November 2023. The Chuck is now napping. He naps before it's tough being Bob Larkspur says. It's tough being Chuck too.
Why is a barge a prison? Because New York City has no land and a lot of water.
Yeah, lots of water, no land. Oh,
Kind of like mini Alcatraz.
we have pictures. Wow, look at that. Doesn't look very aerodynamic though. Let's see. Share. Screen. There it is. Why does it need to fly? It doesn't need to fly. It's a barge. It's a boat. It literally looks like a brick. It's not aerodynamic at all. They took it to Louisiana. Here's a better picture. Why didn't they just sink it? Are they going to do something else with it?
They'll probably found somebody to buy it. They took it back to Louisiana.
They closed.
Maybe they'll use it. Maybe they'll use it to put illegal aliens in.
This was a floating prison because they ran out of room on Rikers Island, family. And now that they closed the prison, they're taking the.
They haven't closed the prison.
No, they decommissioned the barge. So.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden she's got the munchies from drinking.
Mm.
It's the inside. I wonder if they ask the prisoners if they get seasick before they take them there.
I don't think it really moves that much. That's a huge barge.
They should have filled it up with people before they shipped it. Scrapping. They're scrapping it. The floating jail. It is a monster, though. It was a long time ago that it was in use. Seems like some billionaire could renovate it and turn it into a really cool boathouse, right? Politicians, preferably, Diana. Yeah, just stick them all on the barge. I know we have a bunch of abandoned. Well, is it Jersey or is it New York? It has that abandoned. What do they call it? Oh, the guy did it. That 2 Feet Outdoors guy did a video on it. He took his kayak out to the abandoned.
Oh, that's that was in New Jersey. It's a abandoned
ship.
light.
It's not a shipyard, but it's a.
It's an abandoned light ship.
The abandoned light ship. When they act poorly or want to shut the government down. Tell them it's a cruise ship, right? You don't get sent to Rikers for jaywalking. They should have turned it into a museum, right? We have an abandoned lighthouse, light ship. Right.
Yeah, they used to.
Oh, you watch 2 Feet. Tyler watches 2 Feet Outdoors.
Oh, okay.
Taylor's brother said that he thinks that his company seriously overestimated his boat's towing ability. They had to call in a second boat when he came around Key West. Bad turning radius? Gord would know about turning radius. Let's see. New Jersey abandoned. Oh, wow, I can't spell today. Abandoned light ship. There it is, the Barnegat. SK's phone is telling her it's time to turn off all her devices. You told it to shut up. Why is it telling you that in the first place? Fathom remembers the turning radius. Yeah, there's the Barnegat. That was a pretty cool video. Saving the Barnegat light ship. I forgot, where is that thing sitting?
Oh, it's in some river off the bay someplace.
Yeah. Oh, there he is, 2 Feet Outdoors. Fire dances are cooler. They are, aren't they? Who doesn't like a good fire dance? Just saying. I like fire dances. Who doesn't like a good fire dance?
What the hell did you do?
Breaking news right now.
Joining us now for more on all of this.
Tim, we're gonna do a fire dance. Ready?
I'm following the lead.
I hope this is not the rain dance. Because if this is the rain dance, I am stopping. Oh boy.
It's the mating ritual, right? It's really. It is, Taylor. It is.
Oh my God.
And then he left to go to karaoke. The video needs to self-delete. It was funny. Oh, God. Gotta have fun, right? SK saw a Jeep Grand Cherokee on my YouTube channel just now. I tried to test drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee, but she couldn't get up into the seat. It was too high off the ground. SK needs a step stool to get into a Jeep. The video, dude. We were having just a little bit too much fun at M25, Taylor. But a lot of it, whatever happens there stays there. So that wasn't even half of what. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Robert went to karaoke. Jim went to karaoke. Everybody went to karaoke, and it was me and Tim and Tracy. It's what happens when you're left unsupervised, right? Why do you think Robert calls him the supervisor? I mean, I would have done it even if he was standing there. Never going to top that one. No. You do, Taylor. It's a fun time. You would definitely enjoy yourself. Well, if you come to Jersey for NJ26, Taylor, and then, it's like 2 weeks later, you could go to Michigan and we could see you again. Then he could see a Jim Fire Inferno in person. It's definitely a fun time. And you can have shenanigans. It's all we just shenanigans. It's all shenanigans. It was it was not a stripper fire dance, SK.
Bring boxes.
Oh yeah, gotta bring all the boxes. Gotta have the boxes. Tracy had a stripper pole mounted to your hay wagon? A stripper pole mounted to your hay wagon. Should I ask? Taylor, bring the boxes. There you go. We'll have plenty of boxes to burn. You can't have campfire without burning boxes. It's like a ritual. People get upset if we don't have boxes to burn.
Yeah, no. Grumpy.
Horizontally or vertically, Larkspur said. I had a 50th birthday party for your graduating class, and they had a grand time with the hay wagon stripper pole. What? Ah! Why? Wait a minute.
Why not?
I'm pretty sure that there were no pictures taken for that. Huh? Okay. She has pictures. Oh, Lord. She has all the pictures. What was stripping up on that hay wagon? A goat? I don't think that they were really stripping. Taylor's wife orders so much Amazon, I'll probably have to rent the U-Haul for the boxes. That's me. Doesn't even have to be Amazon, it can be anything. We had box recycling that had to go out on Tuesday night for Wednesday pickup, and I had to make like 3 trips outside these boxes. Wild and crazy gals, we're a wild bunch, she says. How is your friend? Who was the girl that came into the live stream to Tracy? That night we were doing the fire dance. How is she doing? I forgot what her channel name was.
Who?
Tracy's. Oh, you weren't there.
No, I wasn't there.
You were doing karaoke.
I was doing karaoke. Oh, that was that girl that was like, she was just starting her channel or something, and she talked to Robert. She
No,
guard for like,
you were Jackie. Yeah, Dickie's Bird Nest. That's right. Dickie Bird's Nest. Yeah, that's right. I was live streaming when we did the fire dance, and she was in the chat. Taylor, if you go back and you watch my M25 video, you'll see what goes on there. What kind of activities and stuff that we have. She's still non-weight bearing. She broke her femur in October. Oh, God.
you know how hard it is to break your femur?
Yeah.
Damn.
Usually you snap your tibia or something. Well, your femur, that carries a majority of your weight.
Yeah, but it's the strongest bone in your body.
Yeah. Taylor spent the entire week rebuilding the engine cooling system on your 05 Jeep. You two made it look simple. It wasn't.
Never is.
Never is. It's like these freaking mud flaps that I bought for the Gladiator. WeatherTech is supposed to make things super easy. Yeah, no, not these things. I didn't even do a video on them. That's how PO'd I was. Never again with them. She has IBM, so her muscles are wasting, so not the support she needs. Oh, okay. I got you. SK's ex-brother-in-law broke both of his femurs in a car accident when he was young.
Yeah, that's normally where they happen.
She tripped on a rug and fell. Wow. Oh, yeah, we installed them last Sunday. It took 2 people. Both of us.
But it wasn't terrible with both.
Well, no, it went easy.
Because you could see what you were doing.
Because they can't be simple, right? But I have to redo the driver's side front because I did that one by myself. And I have to rearrange some stuff on that one, so that'll be Sunday. But yeah, a pain in the butt that they're on. Taylor went with American flag theme on your Gladiator. They look good. They came out really good. Of course, I didn't take any pictures, right? I was so mad. I just got them on, and I was like, I didn't even do a video. I didn't do nothing.
And she sent them a really nasty review.
It wasn't really nasty. It was honest. Brutally honest. I pretty much told WeatherTech they could do better. Because their installation design is just off the wall. They look good. I mean, they look really good. They're on there. They're staying. So. It looks. I haven't taken any more pictures of the Jeep since they've been on. I don't think I have any. Anyway. The house is finished. For now. They were supposed to come back this week and finish that painting, and they never
They
did.
didn't do it.
No, I don't. I don't have any pictures. I'll have to take some. Yeah, I still could, Hala, but to do it while I was trying to get them on there would have been, like, really difficult to do. I can still do one. Somebody please explain something to SK. No, they never responded to the review at all. They're molded plastic, Taylor. The WeatherTech ones. There's also this other brand called Rock Blocks, I think. But they're a little more involved. They're like the quick disconnect mud flaps. It's McGill! What's up, McGill? How you doing? You missed all the ice cream, McGill. Don't mind SK, she's a little tipsy. What else? He said, dang it. Sorry. Yeah, I thought they were going to go on super easy, but no. It would have been a lot easier if they just didn't put screws, give you screws in place of plastic rivets. Or plastic push pins. Which is, I came this close to just doing because it would have been a lot easier. We're just staying home. It's just going to be me and Jim and my mom. Because my aunt and my cousin are doing other things. So, it's just going to be the three of us. Hanging out at home, watching the parade. Eating some turk. Somebody get some smelling salts for SK. Right? Where'd she go? SK, what is your question? Wait, this might help. Hold your ears, guys. SK, there we go. Yeah, we're off. We have a 4-day weekend. A male orange tabby cat does this thing every evening. He kneads the blanket on the back of the love seat where Bob sits. Then he does this humping thing, the whole time staring intently at Bob.
Well, it's really easy. The cat's gay.
I remember when Sammy used to do that. She used to just get like this, just like 1,000-yard stare into her eyes. Like it was the best thing ever, you know? It's like, Taylor watches the parade.
The New York parade?
Yeah. Your cat is a gay man trapped in a cat's body. I'm his god, Bob says. Well, I work. Jim's retired. Jim was a police officer for 30 years,
3 months and 11 days.
Retired lieutenant. What can I say? It's the whole needing thing, SK, you know, it's just kind of like catnip for them. They get really content and, you know. I had a cat that would, she was taken away from her mother too soon, so she would do that, but she would suck on a blanket too. She liked those, I call them deer blankets, but those like wool blankets. She liked to suck on that like a pacifier. Is Bob wearing his rings while the cat is doing this ritual? He said, yep, the Macy's Day Parade. Oh, sorry I didn't paint last night. I went to the chiropractor and I was just kind of like... after that, so I just took it easy. What's it supposed to do next Thursday? Weather-wise.
I don't know.
Well, as of right now, it's going to be sunny and 48 degrees. But it's going to be windy, 10 to 15.
Well, that's not
They might have
enough to ground the balloons, I don't think.
No, but they might have to bring them down a little lower.
Yeah.
SK has to work on Friday. It's going to be a tad windy, though, there, Hala. That's if I'm still working there. I don't know what your boss has against you, SK. I don't know. Clear for inflation on Wednesday. They do that the day before?
At night, yeah. If they didn't do it in Manhattan, I'd say I'd bring it in so you could see it. But they do it in Manhattan. I'm not going to New York ever again.
It's New York ever again. Sorry, Hala, we will never see you. Ever. So... they'll have the balloons, but probably be kind of low. They won't have them way up in the sky because of the wind. Congratulations, Jim. Hope that you're enjoying it. Thank you so much for your service as a police officer. I know that it was a hard but rewarding job.
The job itself was fine. The political crap is what got to me.
He's easy to stick with, Taylor. He's a sticky kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? Detroit has the America's Thanksgiving Parade. It's awesome.
Yeah, it used to be, what the hell's the name of that store that used to... CBS used to have like 5 parades in the morning.
Oh, yeah. There's one in Philly.
Yeah, the Mummers Parade, and then the New York Parade, and then there was one in Detroit that was another Maze, maybe?
Where were you supposed to be this
You were
week?
supposed to be in court doing jury duty.
Jury duty? Jury duty. Atlantic City. Sure. Probably not Kansas, Holland. Mummers Parade in Philadelphia's New Year's Day.
Oh, right. You're correct.
Costco buying Windex.
He's supposed to be in Manhattan for the tree lighting.
Good luck for it with
That's
that.
not until after Thanksgiving.
That's the 5th, isn't it? Something like that.
They lit the fox tree tonight, supposedly.
The yeah, I thought they did the Rockefeller Center tree on like the first week of December or something. Taylor was with the Army for 32 years.
Now, there's a guy who got to thank for his service.
I definitely
That's
can
right.
relate to the political stuff.
Oh, the Tropicana, the AC tree lighting. Mm.
Bay Sharp is cooking this year, so SK can finally sit down and watch the Macy's parade. Gimbals used to sponsor the Christmas parade in Philadelphia, Bob says. It's the 3rd. Okay, I was close. I said the 5th. You didn't salute. You saluted everybody. You didn't salute Taylor. He didn't see you.
No, because I'm not on camera.
You can be on camera.
I don't want to be on camera.
Just salute Taylor.
I've
like
had
it.
enough being on camera tonight.
Salute on Taylor. Salute Taylor. Be nice.
Thanks, God.
So there you go.
What did you do in the service, Taylor? Or is it one of those jobs you can't talk about?
What is Bay Sharp cooking, SK? We need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. We have questions. Ooh, my hair all sticking out. I should drag a brush through my hair. Drag a brush. Drag it. Because the Beatles drag the comb through their hair. Gimbals. God, that's a blast from the past.
Yep.
I think they flat out went out of business.
They merged with Macy's.
Oh, they were another Federated merge?
Yeah.
Okay. Macy's bought up so many nameplates. Sweet potato stuffing, cranberry chutney, roast turkey, maybe a ham, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, and chocolate cream pie. Oh, that's something we haven't made yet, babe.
Chocolate cream pie?
Yeah. He was an
Air and defense missile.
Air and Missile Defense Officer.
Patriot missiles. He used to shoot down rockets.
Pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Well, thank you for shooting down rockets.
Yes.
Or knowing how to shoot down.
Radio Shack never. Radio Shack, he says. Radio Shack. Radio Shack needs to, like, I don't even think their website is up anymore. They need to open stores again. I don't even think there's a RadioShack.com anymore. RadioShack.com. Holla, I'm sending a letter to Radio Shack. There is!
Take it easy, girl.
Whoa! Radio Shack has a website. Get out of town. What?
On the internet, Paula.
They have a website. That's exactly what they sounded like. Radio Shack has a website, babe.
I could see that, but nobody else can because you're not sharing it.
What in the world? Radio Shack has a website. What? Who's running this website? Is it really Radio Shack? Hala has to find his free battery a month club card. They owe me a year's worth. I don't know, SK. It's radioshack.com. China, Larkspur says. There's a full-size Radio Shack in Winnie, Texas, not far from our place in Crystal Beach. Have you ever been to Port Anasas, Taylor? I don't know. I'm trying to find out. Allah. Let's see. Let me get to the very bottom. Let's see what we got here. About Radio Shack. Let's see what that says. Well, they definitely changed the logo a little bit. They went to all lowercase letters. Radio Shack is coming back in the U.S. with an extensive product selection that ensures our customers they will find exactly what they need to carry on with day-to-day lives. Unicommer Group acquired Radio Shack franchise in El Salvador in January 1998, with the vision of expanding it throughout Central America. The successful partnership allowed Radio Shack to become the go-to destination for any tech needs in every country it operates. Unicommer Group, through its affiliate Global Franchising Corporation, acquired Radio Shack's intellectual property assets and domains in 70 countries around the world, including the United States, Canada, and Europe and China. She said it's a fake site. Yeah, Port Aransas, that's it, yeah. Have you ever been there? So it's not a Tandy Corporation anymore. But let's see, you could still buy stuff. Yep. Well, that's like half of the freaking fast food restaurants are owned by Unilever. Wendy's. Don't give them your credit card. They have RC. They have radio controlled Jeeps, but it's not a Rubicon. It's a Wrangler. Give me the web address to that Radio Shack. I want to order some stuff. RadioShack.com, Jeef. It's Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Taylor went to Port Aransas this summer. I heard it's like really awesome there. RadioShack.com, Jeef. If you think about it, even the name is almost obsolete. Kids don't know what a radio is, right? He said it was beachy. It is RadioShack.com. They saw me type it in. It's RadioShack.com. It looks like they have awesome sunsets at Port Aransas. See? RadioShack.com, right there, Jeef. In the address bar. You can't see the address bar. And guess what else is still active? Sears. I thought they all closed and went bankrupt. That's pretty odd. They were acquired by another company. We like where our cabin in Crystal Beach near Galveston. You have 3 RV hookups? We could go visit Jack and then go visit Taylor. Montgomery Ward is still active too, really? There's like 1 or 2 stores left. SK there. I think there's one out west coast somewhere, and I think there's one in Florida. How much longer they're gonna last, I'm not sure, but I know, right? Kmart. They're legit. Get out of here. Yes, they are. You have an account with Montgomery Ward, really? I don't think Kmart.com is up anymore, though. Because Sears just killed Kmart. Frickin' Telformco. Oh, look! There you go. Kmart.com. We3RV is SK, Jeff. Montgomery Ward. Oh, it's wards.com. Okay. There it is. It's a very small beach town. A short ferry ride. Y'all are welcome anytime. Where does Jack live?
Jack lives about 50 miles out of. Good night, SK.
Night.
Glad you enjoyed your
Drinks.
drinks, and now it's time to pay the piper.
It's time to pay the pipe.
And Bob waited too long.
Let's see, what else can we type in there? Now, night, Bob. Look, Bonton still has a website, and they went out of business a long time ago.
Who?
The Bonton. It's KC. I think Bonton was acquired by Macy's too. Forever 21 is at Bonton. It's like going to Boscov's.
Oh, yes, Bonton. Okay. I was about to. I got my Boscov's and Bonton mixed up.
Crystal Beach has a giant Margaritaville RV. He never said where Jack lived.
Oh. He lives about 50 miles outside of Dallas.
Jim's friend Jack lives 50 miles outside of Dallas. What else was acquired by Federated? Trying to think all those stores that went out of business. Families, get ready for sleep. Well, alright, Fatima. We're running over time anyway, so. Whoops, I pushed a button. Sorry. Alright, everybody. You have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us. Even though it's a little overtime, but that's okay. Don't do anything that we didn't do, that we won't do, that we will do. Something like that. Don't do anything that we wouldn't do, and if you do, who can we blame it on? Let's blame it on. Who can we blame it on tonight, guys?
Blame it on SK for being funny. She went to bed anyway, so she won't even.
We can blame it on SK. I don't think we've done that yet.
She won't remember what she did.
There you go. Jeff said the same thing. And we will see you on Monday. Unsupervised?
Unsupervised at a lodge meeting.
Unsupervised Monday night, guys.
I have to go sign blue cards.